This is Grandpa Barry with another almost heartwarming story. Today's story, A Gesture of Support. A Gesture of Support. At a Special Olympics track meet, the featured event was the 400-meter run, one lap around the big university track. The stands were packed with friends and relatives, cheering on the youngsters on their big day. Among the competitors was Kenny Harding, an 8-year-old boy who had been diagnosed with Down syndrome. But that hadn't stopped him from living what many would consider a normal life. He had a mom and a dad and 2 sisters who loved him. He went to a special school where he learned to read and write. He had great friends, and he was a very fast runner, faster than most of the so-called regular kids in his neighborhood, which is why he got into the Special Olympics. The race began, and immediately Kenny took the lead. The gap between him and the other runners widened with every stride. By the time he hit the final turn, he was 50 yards ahead of the next runner and on his way to a sure win. But then it happened. He went down in a heap. He had torn a ligament and would never be able to finish the race and claim his victory medal. Kenny started to cry. And then something else happened. The other runners saw Kenny on the track and began to slow down. When they reached him, they stopped running and crowded around him. One of the kids said, "He deserved to win, so let's carry him across the finish line." But when they lifted him up, Kenny screamed in pain, and they dropped him back on the track and started running toward the finish line. A boy named Joshua was the first to cross the line. I won, he shouted. "But what about Kenny?" another child asked. And Joshua answered, "Screw Kenny. Who cares about that loser?" The moral of the story: special kids are just like everyone else, for better or worse. Sometimes a lot worse.